Hi friends, welcome to the last day of the first week of our sea life unit. We're going to review how mammals live underwater. I drew a whale. Heaven help me, I did. I tried. So this is the water surface up here. So I should make that blue so you guys know it's the water surface. Water surface. And you know, just like the dolphin that sticks its It doesn't have to stick the whole body out of the surface of the water. They just stick what? Who could tell me? If you said blowhole, you're absolutely correct. So the whale is a mammal which sticks the blowhole at the surface of the water. This is his windpipe. I'm going to use windpipe, but trachea. Just like we have a trachea because we have lungs. And the blowhole is connected to the trachea, which is connected to their what? What do they need? And mammals have what? Lungs, right? This is their lungs. Oh, let me make it better so you see. Lungs. That's lungs. So they have a blowhole, which is put at the surface of the water, which is connected to the trachea, which is how they take in the air, and their lungs, right? So just to recap, a whale is a mammal, and a mammal is what? Warm-blooded, they produce milk, the females do, for the young. They have hair at birth. They have live birth. That means they don't lay eggs. And they have lungs. So I want to sort of step back so you can see. They're warm-blooded. They produce milk. Produce milk for the young. They have hair, they have live births, and they have lungs. And this is how they breathe underwater. They go to the surface of the water with their blowhole, which is connected to the trachea or windpipe, whichever you prefer, and the trachea is connected to their lungs. And that's how whales breathe underwater. All mammals who are sea mammals. So today, I'm going to read you a book about whales. And of course, there's a video in the remote learning plan for your parents to click on, and as well as an activity. So good luck, and stick around for the whale story. Thank you. Hi, friend. Today's story is about whales. It's by Melvin and Gilda Berger. Let's count the letters in the title. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We see a whale breaching the surface of the water. That means jumping from the water above the surface and going back down. That's the title page. When I read, I start here. And when I read this way and I stop at the period. Meet the whales. Whales are very big. This is the biggest whale. Fun fact, the blue whale is the biggest animal that ever lives on the earth or in the sea. Whales breathe in through blowholes. We've talked about blowholes. There's his blowhole right up there. Fun fact. When a whale dies, it can hold its breath for as long as 2 hours. Whales breathe out through blowholes. Can you imagine holding your breath for 2 hours? Whales have small eyes. Fun fact. Whales depend more on hearing than on seeing. A whale can pick up sounds from 1,000 miles away. Whales have small ears. If they have small ears, how do you think they hear? I want to say echolocation. That's when sound waves bounce off objects, but that's a whole nother ball game, friends. Fun fact. Fins and flippers help whales swim. Orcas have 6-foot tall fins that look like big black sails. 6-foot tall fins? Whales have fins. Whales have flippers. Fun fact. Whales that have teeth eat fish and other sea animals. Some whales have teeth. This whale has one very long tooth. Fun fact. Baleen catches tiny seed plants and animals for whales to eat. That's in their mouth. It's kind of like a filter. And the water goes through their mouth and it filters out the water and it catches these little small creatures for the whale to eat. Some whales have, let's say, baleen. Baleen. This is a whale's baleen. It looks like a filter, right? Whales are great. I don't think whales should be held in captivity. That means in an aquarium, because they're just too big. They need to be in the open ocean. But that is my personal opinion. I hope you enjoyed the story about whales. Of course, there's an activity and videos in the remote learning plan that I sent your parents. Have them click on the hyperlinks.